Tonight,
Kira wants to marry Misa.
Mochi hates his job.
Misa the costume switcher. How can I marry Misa?
And Matsuda, you crack me up.
All on tonight's episode of Talking Note.
Hey guys, Matsuda here. You guys want to go out and get some cheeseburgers? Where did Misa go? Now we not only know Kira's identity, but all those deaths are gonna stop. That's amazing, Misa.
Hey guys, sorry about this intro. What a bunch of idiots here and weirdos. I sure could go for an apple. This Shinigami eats apples. Okay, well, let's start the show. Later, dudes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Talking Note. In this episode, over a Japanese anime called Death Note, it's called episode 21, Performance. In this one, we find out in the very beginning who the real Kira is. You kind of see his hair, and so you know who he is. And it turns out to be one of the quiet guys in the CEO group. And we find out who he is. And even towards later in the show, we know for sure who he is. And with light on his face. Not light, the character, but with the light on his face. Let's see. Iber plays the CEO guys. Yeah, Iber, the con man that got hired by Alan Light. Plays kind of playing around with the CEO guys to get a plan to get them to hire Misa. And I don't know, I didn't follow that storyline too well, but it was just their way of getting Misa into the storyline. And the company is called Katsuba, if you didn't know. They introduced kind of a new character. I hadn't seen him before. His name is Mochi. And he's like, I'm not cut out for this. And he's like a serious character, but when he's with Misa, he has to act all like outgoing and happy. And that was really funny. He was like, hey, I'm happy to see you guys. and I don't know, I don't got a whole line to read off here, but he was like, hey guys. And it was pretty hilarious. Misa gets interrogated by the CEO guys as an interview, but they interview him. And let's see, Misa sees Rem. Rem rips off a piece of the Death Note and shows it to Misa, and Misa touches the piece of the Death Note and gets to see Rem, because that's one of the rules of the Death Note, is that if you touch the Death Note or a piece of the paper, you see the Shinigami. And so that happened. And let's see, sorry, clearing my throat here. She sees the Shinigami and she tells him Misa about the Death Note. We find out who Kira is for sure. I already said that. Let's see. Matsuda had a really funny line in here, and it was pretty funny. He's like, now we not only know Kira's identity, but all of those deaths are going to stop. That's amazing, Misa. And he says it in his normal corny fashion. That was really funny. Kira wants to marry Misa. Yeah, I already said that. But they ride in a car. Misa fakes this outfit with a girl that looks like her. And Mochi realizes that it's not Misa, and he gets all worried. But anyway, the other Kira, we see who he is as a character, and they're driving along in the car, and we find out that they both confront each other as Kiras, and then Misa knows for sure that this guy is Kira, and let's see, Misa switched costumes with the other girl. I already said that. Oh, and that was about all I said. So there were lots of little funny parts in this episode. Matsuda had a really funny role. And what I predict in the next episode is that we're going to Light and L are going to suspect that L at least is going to know that Kira 2 was really Kira 1, and he's going to be all freaked out over that. I have no idea what's going to happen when L knows that, because technically they should go to jail probably. Let's see. Light's going to realize that the only way he's going to get out of this is to get to Death Note again, or something like that. That's what I predict. Anyway, Misa comes back and tells everyone who Kira is and about the Death Note and all that. And the shit's gonna hit the fan here. L is gonna be like, oh man. And Light's gonna be pretty ticked off too, because Misa went against the rules of what Light was telling her to do. And so I predict that they're gonna catch the second Kira, or the real Kira, or the CEO Kira guy. They're gonna catch him in the next episode, or they're gonna confront him, and that's gonna be pretty crazy. And that's all I predict. I'm getting a little long here, so I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching my episode, and see you guys later.